Tyson Fury loses again to Alexander Usyk, and I'm talking about the fight that we watched tonight. One of the things that you'll notice about these kind of fight where you're dealing with guys who are at the elitist levels of boxing. Alexander Usyk came into the fight, and this was a telltale sign that he was going to use more speed and use his speed as an advantage instead of his size as a disadvantage. And if you're a young fighter, if you want to understand the sport of boxing at the elitist of levels, when you're fighting someone that's much larger and they have the height over you, if you're short, get shorter. And if you're fast, use your speed. Don't let your speed be nullified by a jab. And one of the reasons and ways that you can do this is when you have somebody throwing a jab at you and wanting to set you up with a right hand, you level change, you feint. And that's exactly what Usyk did all night. It was consistency with the level change, leading with the jab to the body, and then the right up top, and then slide out. So it was a consistency with the pop, pop, boom, and turn. And when you have a bigger fighter in front of you, that's what you need to do. That's just boxing 101, old school fighting. What Tyson Fury should have done, and this is what I said before the fight, when you're the bigger fighter, you never go in with your jab. You plant your feet, back foot down, front foot set. You set the jab and make sure when they decide to step in that you have something waiting for them.
Fought the game plan that I kind of suggested that he should, instead of just moving around the ring and letting Usyk boil him down with the pressure like he did the first time. He set himself. He used the wingspan. He set himself where he made Usyk earn his way in. He wasn't getting pushed all over the ring.
And whoever sets the proper game plan at the beginning, meaning your first tool, that's the person that's going to have the most success throughout the fight. Alexander Usyk used the same focus all night long. Level change, feint, lead to the body, work your way up to the head, turn the corner, wipe his nose with his right hook. That was kind of it. And I don't know if you got to see the fight, but one of the things that we spoke to, my co-host and I, made it clear to you how you beat guys at this level when they have a physical advantage over you.
Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue motivated for me. But Tyson is a great opponent. It's a big man. It's a tough boxer. It's a good man. Tyson, a lot of talk, yeah? It just show. I very respect Tyson Fury. 24 rounds, listen. Now it's already history.
This is all we preach in the sport of boxing. So what did you see if you saw the fight? We also had an AI judge who scored it 118 to 112. I don't know how they got that number.
Here's one. Fuck all the computers. Keep the humans going. What? More jobs for humans, less jobs for computers. And fuck electric cars too while we're at it.
They had 2 rounds that were a draw, but we won't even touch it. The fact is everybody scored it 116, 112, 8 rounds to 4. That was a pretty fair score. If you're biased towards Fury, you may have seen it a little closer. The fact of the matter is the guy who lost looked like he was losing. The guy who won looked like he was the winner. So there is that. And when it's all said and done, the bottom line is this: Tyson Fury loses once again. And you know, the bottom line is this: if you're going to get into this sport, you really need to understand the sport of boxing from its origin. And so we're giving away all of these, the origin of boxing training books, by simply typing the word legend, and you can use it and read it and do like I did, because I said I created this book because I'm in the downline of the greatest fighters like Archie the Old Mongoose Moore and Coach Kenny Adams and Bradley and all of the others that contributed to my knowledge and experience. And I took this knowledge And I put it here because everybody understands that we didn't just give knowledge. We have a boxing college. So use it and make sure that when you're learning boxing, that you learn boxing and not just see boxing. And once you start doing it right, you don't make mistakes like Tyson Fury's corner made tonight. When you're a big man, you stand your ground, you set the tone, and you punch him in the mouth. Until they figure something else out, you don't stop doing that. Remember, the best game plan wins, and that only takes one tactic: level change and feints. For Usyk, Tyson Fury, continue to hear, move your feet. That wasn't the right thing to do. So what did you think about the fight? Did you watch the rounds? And how did you score it? My name is Coach Eric A. Bradley, coach, that is. 4 decades in the sport of boxing as a coach, trainer, professor now. I write books. I educate the game. I have a boxing college, and I teach how to take the game to the next level. So if that's the kind of stuff you like hearing about, continue to follow for more by subscribing right here on YouTube. Till next time, be blessed at Godspeed. Who did you predict was going to win that fight?